So in this video, we're going to go into how to choose the right business structure in order to get funding in the US of A. So here are the steps, or here are the things that completely and utterly create red flags for the banks and for lenders to not give you money. Let's get it. So we're talking about LLCs, we're talking about C Corps, we're talking about S Corps. Okay, now what exactly do they mean? Because it may sound to some people like I'm speaking Espanol or I'm speaking Japanese. Now, this is how they affect your ability to get funding. So this may be no secret to you. Banks are not just looking at your credit score. Banks are looking to see how you've built your business and whether or not your business sits on sand or whether it sits on a concrete structure. So basically, in essence, this is going to tell them whether or not you've just got a side hustle or a hobby, or you're a real entity and a real business. So I'll give you an example. A sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship screams to the banks that this is maybe not something that they should take so seriously. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't grab a hold of funding. We get people funding with sole proprietorships all the time, but you're not going to get as much. So let's say, for example, you need 50K. They might extend you 5 or 10K, but we want to get you the maximum. In order to get you the maximum, you're going to need to be structured properly. Pick the wrong entity and you'll never get funding. Most business owners, they think to themselves, okay, an LLC, a C Corp, an S Corp, we need these entities to file taxes the correct way. But lenders are basically looking at from a perspective of, okay, what level of risk and what level of credibility does each and every entity signal off to them? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into each and every one based upon your revenue. So the beauty about this is the fact that if you've got bad credit but you've got cash flow coming in, you can still gain access to money. So let's say you've got a credit score of 500, okay? If FICO's 500, no problem. You've got anything from 8 to 10 grand in revenue, hence the fact that I said revenue, not profit. You've got 8 to 10 grand coming in, no worries, it's coming in. Now, the lender is going to look at that revenue, okay, and give you or extend you a loan based upon your revenue. Now, you are high risk, so you're deemed as high risk. If you're deemed as high risk by the lenders, you're going to have a higher interest rate, but you've got access to cash to grow. Let's say you need that marketing campaign to ramp up sales. Let's say you need to meet payroll, etc., etc. You've got it. I've given it to you, so use it. MCA loans, the secret weapon of funding. So MCA loans, MCA basically stands for Merchant Cash Advance Loans, or Merchant Cash Advance. Now, if you're a business that brings in money rapid fire, okay? So we're looking at, when I say rapid fire, cash flow is just coming in, it comes in, it comes in, it comes in. Let's look at restaurants, let's look at salons, let's look at retail, let's look at barber shops, for example. Now, there is a loan product for you. Now, what they do is they take a small percentage of your current sales or future sales based upon your current sales or the trend of them. Now, the interest rate is a lot higher, okay, but you're a cash flowing business, so you can afford it. So let's say it's 20%, 30%, even 40%. Because you're making rapid fire sales, they will take a percentage of those sales, okay, and you continue to make them. Now, you don't care, because the fact that you're good with the sales that are coming in, as long as the interest is below the profit margin that you're making, you can take that all day and scale up really, really fast. MCA loans, check them out, Merchant Cash Advance, only for those individuals who are making rapid fire revenue. Let's get it. So if you're a business that needs vehicles, if you're a business that needs tools, if you're a business that needs machinery, coffee machines, heavy duty equipment, expensive equipment, no problem, you got it. Equipment financing is there, and you can use that equipment as collateral. Here's how it works. Now, the thing about equipment financing is you don't need perfect credit. The reason why you don't need perfect credit is because the equipment can hold its value. Now, it's ideal for construction, trucking, manufacturing businesses, medical businesses. So with all these loans, it's all about knowing which door to knock at and what avatar you are. So let's say you're the startup entrepreneur, you're that avatar. you're more than likely to go for a no-doc loan. Let's say you need equipment, you're going to go for equipment financing. Let's say if you're a rapid fire barbershop, retail store, motor mechanics, you're going to go for an MCA loan. So knowing and understand where you are and where you sit is going to depend on which loan product you go for, and also it's going to depend on what interest rate you go for. So let's say, for example, you go for the heavyweight champion, the SBA 7A loan, you're more than likely to be a bit more seasoned. Okay, so it's tools in the toolbox and knowing how to use them. Having a toolbox or knowing what's in the toolbox is having the knowledge, is having the education, and then taking it out and actually using it and plugging it in and using it to, let's say, fix that door. I've basically given you that knowledge, so all you need to do now is go out and do the work. I salute you and good luck. See ya.